Welcome to our channel, where the veil between reality and nightmare thins, and the shadows whisper secrets best left buried. Tonight we journey into the annals of history, not to celebrate the triumphant, but to exhume the tales of the truly unfortunate, the unluckiest souls ever to walk the earth. Their stories are not mere tragedies, but chilling echoes of misfortune that resonate through time, reminding us that sometimes fate has a particularly cruel sense of humor. Prepare yourself for a journey into the macabre and mysterious, a descent into the lives cursed by an unrelenting string of misfortune. Deep beneath the sands of Egypt, entombed within a pyramid of silence, lay a pharaoh unlike any other. His name, whispered in hushed tones, was Akhenaten, and his reign, though brief, left an indelible stain upon the fabric of history. They say Akhenaten was cursed from birth, his destiny intertwined with a malevolent entity that reveled in his misfortune. It began subtly failed harvests, whispers of discontent among his people, a creeping sense of dread that permeated the once vibrant court. But soon, the shadow of the curse grew bolder, casting a pall over Akhenaten's every endeavor.
My beloved Nefertiti, why must you suffer so?
His beloved wife Nefertiti fell gravely ill, her beauty fading with each passing sunset. His children, once the embodiment of health and vitality, succumbed to a mysterious plague that swept through the palace. And Akhenaten, he could only watch, his heart growing heavier with each cruel twist of fate. The Nile, lifeblood of Egypt, refused to rise, its waters receding as if in fear of the pharaoh's touch. Famine gripped the land, its skeletal hand reaching into every home, every family, leaving despair in its wake. His advisors, once loyal and wise, turned against him, their eyes reflecting the growing madness that seemed to emanate from the pharaoh himself.
The gods are angry, Akhenaten. Your reforms have brought this curse upon us.
Whispers of a vengeful god, angered by Akhenaten's reforms, spread like wildfire through the kingdom. The pharaoh, they claimed, had angered the gods by attempting to usurp their power to reshape Egypt in his own image. But Akhenaten, isolated and consumed by grief, remained oblivious to the whispers, his spirit slowly crumbling beneath the weight of his misfortune. He erected monuments in a desperate attempt to appease the gods, his pleas for mercy echoing through the vast emptiness of the desert. But the curse, it seemed, was insatiable. It clung to Akhenaten like a shroud, suffocating any hope, any glimmer of joy. His reign, once filled with promise, descended into chaos and despair. The people, their faith shaken, saw him as a harbinger of doom, a plague upon their land.
Even in death I find no peace.
Even in death the curse followed him. His tomb, hastily constructed and poorly concealed, was ravaged by tomb robbers, his treasures plundered, his legacy desecrated. And his name, Akhenaten, the heretic pharaoh, became synonymous with misfortune, a cautionary tale whispered across the millennia. Some say his spirit still wanders the ruins of his once great city, forever bound to the curse that haunted his every step. A prisoner of his own misfortune, a testament to the capricious nature of fate. Remember Akhenaten, the cursed pharaoh, and pray that your life is never touched by such unrelenting misfortune. Our next tale takes us from the sun-drenched sands of Egypt to the fog-choked streets of Victorian London, where amidst the opulence and grandeur, a darkness festered within the walls of a sprawling manor. It was here, in this labyrinthine estate, that our next unfortunate soul, Lady Eleanor Cavendish, lived and breathed, and ultimately met her tragic end. Eleanor was no ordinary heiress. She was born into a world of unimaginable wealth and privilege, her every whim catered to, her every desire fulfilled. Yet beneath the veneer of luxury, a creeping dread followed her like a shadow, for Eleanor was cursed with an unsettling affliction. She could see and communicate with the dead.
Why do you torment me so? Can you not find peace?
From a young age, spectral figures haunted her waking hours, their ethereal whispers weaving tales of tragedy and despair into her dreams. At first they appeared as harmless apparitions, lost souls seeking solace in her presence. But as Eleanor blossomed into a beautiful young woman, the spirits grew more insistent, their pleas for help transforming into chilling demands. Among them was a malevolent entity, a shadowy figure known only as the Gentleman, who claimed dominion over Eleanor's soul. He promised her knowledge beyond mortal comprehension, power that could bend the very fabric of reality. But his price was steep, her sanity, her soul, her very essence.
I cannot marry a woman haunted by such darkness.
Eleanor, torn between her fear and a morbid fascination, found herself drawn deeper into the Gentleman's web of deceit. She held seances within the darkened halls of her manor, attempting to appease the restless spirits that clamored for her attention. But each ritual only served to strengthen the Gentleman's hold on her, his presence growing more imposing with each passing day. Word of Eleanor's eccentricities spread through London society, whispers of her haunted existence reaching fever pitch. Suitors once eager to win her hand recoiled in fear, their dreams of wealth and status outweighed by the chilling tales of the haunted heiress. Isolation became her prison, the once grand manor transforming into a tomb of her own making. Her family, desperate to save her from the clutches of madness, sought help from renowned spiritualists and exorcists. But their efforts proved futile, their prayers and incantations drowned out by the cacophony of spectral voices that now surrounded Eleanor.
I can't escape them. They won't let me go.
In the end, Eleanor's fate was a grim reflection of her curse. Driven to the brink by the Gentleman's relentless torment, she took her own life within the very walls that had witnessed her descent into madness. Some say her spirit remains trapped within the manor, forever bound to the spectral realm she so desperately tried to escape. Her laughter, they say, can still be heard echoing through the empty halls, a chilling reminder of the haunted heiress who dared to peer behind the veil of death. Chapter 3. Our final tale of misfortune takes us from the gaslit streets of London to the unforgiving wilderness of the American frontier.
His name was Jeremiah Blackwood, and he was driven by a singular obsession to uncover the lost city of El Dorado.
Jeremiah devoured tales of the legendary city of gold, his imagination fueled by stories of its unimaginable wealth. He assembled a team of explorers, their hearts filled with a mixture of greed and a thirst for adventure. Their expedition took them deep into the uncharted Amazon rainforest, where danger lurked around every bend. The jungle tested their resolve with torrential downpours, swarms of insects and venomous creatures.
But Jeremiah, fueled by his unwavering belief in El Dorado, pressed onward.
Weeks turned into months, and the jungle began to take its toll. Supplies dwindled, morale plummeted, and the men began to question their leader's sanity, and then they stumbled upon it, a clearing, bathed in an ethereal light, and in its center the ruins of an ancient city, El Dorado.
A collective gasp escaped their lips as they beheld the city's grandeur, but their awe soon turned to horror.
The city was not deserted. The city's inhabitants, their bodies twisted and disfigured, emerged from the shadows. These were not men, but creatures out of nightmares.
The explorers, their greed replaced by primal fear, turned to flee, but it was too late. The creatures descended upon them, their screams swallowed by the relentless green of the jungle.
Jeremiah alone managed to escape, his mind shattered, his body a tapestry of scars. He stumbled back to civilization, a broken man, his tale a chilling reminder of the price of obsession. Jeremiah Blackwood, the doomed explorer, became a recluse, haunted by the memories of that cursed city. His tale serves as a warning that some places are best left undisturbed. Thank you for watching. Tonight we've journeyed into the darkest corners of history, exploring the lives of those who were dealt a particularly cruel hand by fate. Their stories, though tragic, serve as a chilling reminder that misfortune can strike anyone at any time. If you enjoyed these terrifying tales, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-chilling stories. Until next time, stay safe and beware of the shadows, for you never know what lurks within their depths.